Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Megan. I'm the owner of a small business called Fauna and I vlog the whole process of running my small business and show you all like the behind the scenes and everything. And in today's video, I'm going to be carrying on with moving into my new studio space and setting everything up. And hopefully we are also going to be setting up our scrunchy wall because we have made the decision to head back to the old house and to rescue it. We are going to bring it here because even if we are only here for a short amount of time, I do desperately need to have my scrunchy wall up. It's something that I absolutely adore. It was one of the best things that we added to my studio space. I've seen a huge amount of people store and display their scrunchies this way in their own workspace, and we created our own version of it. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, I basically have a bunch of bookcases. They're actually the Billy bookcases from IKEA, I believe, that we built. And I did some like little DIY Corex or like foam board shelves for them because I would love to eventually have the actual shelves in them. So you can buy like extra ones to add to the bookcase, but they're quite expensive. I think they're between like £5 and £10 for just one shelf. And I would need to buy a lot. And I don't want to be spending that kind of money just yet. So I utilized something that I just had lying around the house, which was just this Corex board. And I did like my own DIY shelves, but we recently moved out of our home because it does need quite a bit of work. So we've had to move into a property that is currently safe for us. And because we weren't sure how long we were going to be here or what we're actually going to do with our house and stuff, we didn't bring absolutely everything from the house. And one of the things that we did leave there was the scrunchy wall, but I think we are actually going to head over to the house and bring them here because I just love seeing my scrunchies on display. It's an easier way for me to like actually visualize what I have in stock and very quickly see what I'm low in stock on. So that's all this video is going to be. I'm just going to be carrying on unpacking bits and bobs here and there and getting used to my office and trying to figure out how on earth I actually want to lay out this space. Hi guys, we're going to be heading back to the other house. I'm going to go into my old office and we're going to see what we can rescue from it basically. We think we're going to bring back the scrunchy wall. We're going to do our best. Oh, remember we need tools. I don't want to forget them because there is definitely enough room for the scrunchy wall in this office and I do need it because I've had to put all of my stock so far in like the metal filing cabinets, which means I don't have anywhere to put all my actual like supplies and stuff. So we think we are actually going to grab the scrunchy wall and bring it here. It's hopefully not going to be much effort taking it down. It is quite an easy unit, and then we're going to see if we can fit it all in the car and bring it back. There is still quite a lot of bits at that house. I know my office still has a lot of things in there. I've got my pegboards and stuff in there, so we're just going to see what we can grab today and bring it back, and hopefully that'll get us one step closer to having this office set up and stuff. And then hopefully once we've figured out the internet situation, I can finally get the shop back up and running. So let's get in the car, let's drive all the way back to the house. So we've got a pegboard there, we've got a pegboard there, loads of like furniture bits and whatnot. And then we got the shelves here, so we're going to take off these little foamy bits that I added carefully so it doesn't damage this stuff. We've took all the little shelves I've put in for now. We'll probably take all of these ones out, just that it's a little bit easier to carry them and stuff. They're not going to be flying around everywhere because these are kind of just sort of sat on these little nubbin things here. But I think you'll be able to see these are actually like drilled into the wall, so we're just going to drill them out and see how many of them we can fit in the car and take them back. So even if we can only do like 1 or 2 today, that's fine, but we'll at least be able to manage 1, surely, probably 2, but we don't really know because of this backing bit here. This is like nailed to the back of it. If you've built IKEA before, you'll know what it's like. And if we try and take them off so we could take them apart to flat pack it, it's probably just going to ruin all the back of it. So to save us doing that, we'll probably just do 1 or 2 instead of completely flat packing them.
They're not that heavy.
No?
No, I've just moved them now. I don't even know if it's worth taking them off, you know.
It's just because these aren't fitting in place, so when we lie down, they're all going to go.
Well, they're not because these are stuck.
Oh yeah, true. True.
You alright?
Yeah, there's a stool there. So we've just taken off the pegboards that I got from IKEA. There was like one on each of the walls. Well, there was two, one on one wall, one on the other in my old office. And it feels like really bittersweet, I'm not gonna lie, but we've taken them off. They're not gonna be put straight up in the other house because still need to figure out how I'm gonna like configure words, have that office and the layout and stuff, but thought while we were here we will take them down and take them with us. There are still a lot of things that need like packing and stuff, a lot of stuff in my office that still needs like sorting through. I need to see like what's been damaged, what can be salvaged and whatnot. But we have got two of the shelves so far and they're still completely like built. Hopefully we can get them safely back, but only two fit in the car for now, which is completely fine. So we'll have like a play around and figure out where we're going to put things in the office. But I am excited to give them a good clean and get them in the new house and finally get the scrunchie wall back up and going, because like I said, I can get closer and closer to get the getting the business up and running again. So I say this many times and I've said it many times in past videos, small progress is always better than no progress. So we're getting closer and closer to the goal of having the business back open and running and stuff. Just majorly need that internet problem sorted. Right, hello. So we've got two of the units here. Alex has popped one there and there is just one to the left of me, but I don't think you're going to be able to see it. They've had a quick wipe and everything and I've just brought the pegboards up and I need to decide how I want to have this office layout wise. They won't fit on this wall here because that's where the window and the radiator is. That wall there, it's only about this wide, and then there is the wardrobe, like the built-in wardrobe, so they definitely won't be going there. We could split them up and have like a couple here and a couple there or whatever, but I like them all together. I think it looks so much better when the scrunchy wall is like a full-on wall. So potentially thinking more this wall because the lighting will be coming in, like the natural light will be coming in through the window that way, but the outlet, like the plugs, there's only two down there and two down there on that wall. So I think if they do go on this wall, I think it would completely cover up that plug socket, so we'd have to leave like a gap between the wall. So I mean they could go on that side, but I honestly don't know. It'd look great either way. But what I think I do desperately need for this room is a standing desk. So I've got obviously the beautiful one that I got from Flexi Spot, and we have considered bringing that up here, but it is really big and it would work well in this space. But like I said, it's big, it's heavy, it's a really heavy duty desk. But there is like a small part of me, it's probably like the overly paranoid part of me because we know in our last property the big boiler water tank thing fell through the roof. I don't know if I'm just overthinking it, but I think because that desk is so heavy duty and it's really sturdy, part of me thinks if I bring it up here, with our luck, it's just gonna fall through the roof, especially if I'm on it sewing and whatever. So I'm a little bit apprehensive about bringing that up here. It's probably gonna be like completely fine, you know, like everything up here is gonna weigh quite a bit when it's all like in the same room and whatnot. But I don't know, there's just some part of me that's like, I love that desk, I want it to be safe. So that is currently downstairs in the living room, so I can still have that as like an extra sewing space downstairs as well, which is great. But I could do with like a higher desk or an adjustable desk up here as well. I still have my little one, which I absolutely love, and it's on wheels, I can move it about and stuff, but I just remember this being like way too low to work on and to pack orders and stuff. So I either need to get some new legs for that or look into getting like maybe an adjustable desk for up here as well. I do still have my island at the other house that we could dismantle, bring here and then rebuild it. I've not decided yet what I want to do with that, but you'll have to let me know where you would put things. Would you do the scrunchie wall on this side and have like the pegboards on this side and maybe like my logo on that side, or would you do that there, but the scrunchie wall here? Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. So I just want to quickly talk about the space in question with you guys. So this is, hopefully, if I can actually figure out how to do this is like a little floor plan. It's quite a decent sized bedroom. It's technically a double bedroom. I've got to be aware of like where the plug sockets are. I also have built-in wardrobes, so I can't really put anything in front of them because we have got stuff in them and we will be putting stuff in them once we do move in a bit better and start unpacking more of our stuff. There's a window, there's a radiator, there's a few different things that I do need to take into consideration when planning out this space and where I actually want to put some things. This is the wall that I'm thinking might be a good idea to put my scrunchies on, because that way if I want to have some like decent lighting in my videos, I can have like the lighting coming in from the window, like natural light, and the scrunchie wall be behind me. I think it'll look really pretty in the natural light. So that's potentially going to be the wall that I might use, but we do have quite a few different bits of furniture that I could incorporate into this space, but I'm not 100% sure yet. You'll have to let me know what you think you would do with the space and where you would put certain things. I would love to hear your input. So there you have it. The scrunchie wall's all set up, which I'm absolutely thrilled about, but you can see there's probably way too many empty-ish looking shelves. We've got quite a few little gaps here and there, which means I desperately need to get on with making some stock, but I'll get to that eventually. I've got a lot still to do. We've got a lot still to unpack and organise. We still don't have proper Wi-Fi, which is great, but we are working on that, and fingers crossed it's going to be something that's going to be sorted really, really soon. I'm just loving having this back up. There is just something so satisfying and appealing about this. So it is currently on a piece of wood. Is it melamine? Melanie? What is that board called? What's it called? We've put it back on that board either way. It's just a nice stable platform for it, because most properties that have carpet and stuff, even if the flooring underneath is new or is like super straight, once you put carpet on it, a bit of squish or whatever, it's not that much of a smooth flat steady surface. So we thought it was a good idea to put a piece of wood down, and we brought that with us and we've put that down obviously, but we haven't actually anchored these to the wall yet. I don't know if it's actually going to need it. It's quite sturdy and stable where it is, and because there is a very small chance that I might still move this office about, I'm not 100% decided yet. We haven't screwed them into the wall just yet, and if we don't have to do that because it is technically a rented property, that's great. We wouldn't then have to like undo that when we move out. But I am so happy to have this thing back up, and be able to see my office slowly coming together is super exciting. So hopefully you guys are enjoying seeing it coming together slowly. But for now, I'm going to leave this video here. So thank you so much for watching. If you could give it a massive thumbs up, leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you aren't. All the social media for Fauna Rose, including the website, is linked down below, because I'm hoping that when this video finally goes up, the internet will be live and the website will be live again. So fingers crossed. So if you do want to check out some of these items behind me, check out the website down below. And apart from that, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.